As a headliner, and she is really funny. Please give her a big hand. Let's hear it for Kristi McHugh.
All right, wow, give yourselves a round of applause coming out tonight, Thursday night. Give it up for Fraser Smith, my buddy, funny guy. And for all the boy comedians you saw. Some drinks. Oh, champagne. We're celebrating. Having some cocktails. Me too. As my daddy always said, the day I can't do my job drunk was the day I handed my badge and turned in my gun. My daddy was a pilot for American Airlines. You can always tell those pilots, the ones who are the big boozers, right? And you'd think they'd want to keep it on the down low. But no, splashed on the tail of the plane. AA. I got a whole family full of drinkers. I can't even get them together at one time because they all think it's going to be an intervention for one of them. Kristi, every year, why, who's gonna be there? Why, every year, like, it's Christmas. Yeah, I don't go back there very often. Back there for Father's Day, got my dad this beautiful tie. Her name was Ming Tao. Sweet girl. Came with her own side of peanut sauce. The Asian people were laughing. They got it, all right. You like the Asian? When you look at him, he's like, little touch of yellow fever. That's all right. Every guy goes through that. He's dating a guy, he loved the Asian women so much. And you know when you're just seeing someone, you'll do anything and be anything for them. Running around with my ponytails in really tight. Tried cooking for him, that was a disaster. I'm like, oh, you meant walk the dog. And oh, come on. I got a job at a sushi restaurant for him. Yeah. They hated me there. Evidently, I talked too much. Christina, you were not hired for conversation. Too much conversation. Round eye. Kept calling me round eye. Got fired from my job. The boyfriend ended up hooking up with our hostess, Miyuki U Akawakana-chen. That's not a name. That's a bad Scrabble hand. Whatever. He was too young anyway. Signs all over the place that wasn't gonna work. You know, Amber Alert. And then you try dating the older man. You know, there are perks. I'm not gonna lie. Upfront parking everywhere you go. The discounts. Little games you can play. Hide the walker. You can learn a lot from an older man. Man, this one guy had stories about when he was a kid, how there was this huge flood and there was like 2 of everything. He was old. I met him on carbondating.com. That guy, not buying any green bananas. No. Dating's tough, man, you know? Everybody wants white teeth. Nobody wants to brush. I'm from Okoboji, Iowa. Nothing? You people travel? Put down your remotes. Come on. Iowa? Go Hawkeyes! Oh! Thank you. Corn Belt Conference cheerleader. I was a cheerleader. I modeled for a while, and then one day I started to think, and they fired me. Like to be a parent someday. Do we have parents in the crowd? Yeah? You honest with your kids? That's important, you know? Gotta be honest with your kids. My mom, my sisters and brothers never tell the kids the truth. I did tell my little niece Hannah the other day, I'm like, listen, Aunt Kristi's gonna tell you something nobody's gonna tell you. Mommy and Daddy are getting a divorce because you didn't clean your room. She's a little shit. Some children should be left behind. Come on. Okoboji, population 400. Anybody else? Small towns? If you're from a small town, yeah, you know, there's always that person who's still reliving that homecoming game, right? And they're still in that town and not letting go of something you did way back when that was perhaps in poor taste. My high school softball coach was a deaf lesbian. Away games were a trip. I'd sit right behind her driver's seat and talk a lot of shit. You know, we all know you're a carpet munching, FedEx driving, flannel shirt wearing, Schlitz beer drinking, Ellen DeGeneres loving type. And then she would just say, Ricky, you know I can read your lips. You can laugh, they're not gonna hear. You guys have been a lot of fun. I've been Kristi McHugh.
All right. Another big hand for Kristi. Kristi McHugh. Awesome. All right, our next comedian, guys, you may have seen on The Last Comic Standing, on Comics Unleashed, and on Comedy Central, and she just has a new deal that she's made with Netflix. Can we get a big hand for the very talented and funny Golden?